Thomas here with Dr. Steve Wilke. Steve, I see so many young women, sometimes men, I think it's more often women, who've been in a relationship 3 years, 4 years, sometimes 5 or 6. And they're afraid to cut it off because they've already invested so much time. And they say, man, I feel like it would all be wasted if we call it a mistake now. Yet we're talking about a lifetime decision. How does somebody know when too long has been too long and it's time to end the relationship?
Well, somebody said that the best predictor of future behavior is past behavior.
Yeah, I like that.
So,
that's good.
As far as I'm concerned, if it takes you that much work to get to the altar, you can go ahead and expect there's going to be a tremendous amount of work after you've been to the altar.
So if somebody has taken 5 years to decide they want to marry you, and you're at a place where you could be married at that time, I'm not talking about vocational issues or educational things where you're getting through your schooling, then basically you're saying that why would you want to marry someone who isn't eager to marry you after 5 years of dating?
I'm saying that turkey took too long to cook, and I'm hungry. So it might be a sign of things to come, yes.
Yeah. You know, we all make decisions that we're eventually going to have to realize wasn't the best decision, and maybe getting in this relationship with a person wasn't the best decision. The thing you need to know is that the first step to making a wise marital choice is often ending a foolish dating choice.
Yeah, that's really important, because the only thing worse than not being married is being married to somebody that you don't want to be married to. So maybe the most important decision you can make before the altar, your wedding day, is to decide that for whatever reason it's not a prudent decision and save everybody a lot of grief. They say there's two groups of people: those that want to be married and are not satisfied with life, and those that are married and are dissatisfied and want to try it again.
Yeah.
They believe in monogamy, which is good, but serial monogamy isn't really what you and I would recommend towards marital and happiness.
Absolutely not. And that's a challenge. If you want to make a wise marital choice, you're going to have to recognize you're going to meet some people, they're going to feel like they're the right person to start, but they may not end up being the right person. One of the most foolish things you could do is try to redeem 2 or 3 years of a foolish dating relationship by thinking that 60 years of marriage will make that worthwhile. That's just losing priorities. So there are other people out there. There are more resources than ever. Christian Mingle is one of them to meet new people. You need to be honest with yourself. If this dating relationship isn't working, why would a marriage work? Anything you want to add?
Well, I just think, again, that sometimes the best decision is made before the wedding day, and it's not to get married, but to your point is to step out of a relationship because it's not in your best interest, it's not in God's primary will, and that's a very difficult decision after so much investment of time, but maybe the most prudent one.
Yeah. It's painful to break off a long-term relationship, but sometimes it really is the wisest thing to do.